Hi friends, I hope you guys are having a great night. Um Sorry if my eyes look tired and watery. I'm going through severe allergies. Like my eyes looks bigger than the other one because I have so much pressure. I mean, I'm dying. Like literally would go to the every time I'm like this sick, I go to the urgent care because in my mind I have a deadly disease there that I'm gonna die, and because my eyes look tired, and then the urgent care is just like uh Flonase and Zyrtec, ma'am. And I'm like, but I'm really sick. They're like, you just have allergies. So I've been dealing with that, and I'm very sick with that. I don't even know how to. Anyway, so moving on. There's people. I just here to give you some advice. Okay, this advice is for the people that's smart enough to learn from other people's mistakes. Okay, I'm gonna give you advice on work life, on personal life, and try to help whoever I can reach. Okay, so something I learned through my career that I regret so much, but I hope some of you find it useful and don't commit this same mistake. So when I go into a new job, I like to be humble. I'm humble. I just, like for example, just because you have a degree, people don't think that you don't know everything about it. Like some lawyers don't know a lot of immigration, and immigration lawyers don't know, like you're not always gonna know everything. Um, so in my case, I didn't know almost everything. Like in the back, like I did. And so, with the exception that everything, there's always room to learn new things. Okay, I'm not saying like I know it all. No, 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 no. So, but when someone's training me for say, I've been so humble that someone's talking to me. If they're saying something incorrect, I just say, oh, okay, yeah, all right, well, thank you. And they'll be like, you use this needle and blah, blah. And I'll be like, oh, I didn't know that. But I did know it. I did know it. But I couldn't just be like, oh, I know that. Like, you're teaching me stuff and I just keep saying I know that. That's not my persona. I like to be humble. So I'll just be like, oh, that's interesting. Now, if I don't know something, they'll be like, can you repeat that? You know? But many times I know, and I just act like I don't, or I just say okay, or I just go along as if I didn't know and I needed to be reminded, per se. And that has not worked for me ever. So I know you have a good heart and you want to be humble and you want to let other things that you don't know because you don't want to stop them in the middle of the conversation. And I even got to the point where someone told me something that was not right. But I'm so humble that I don't want to be like, hey, I got this. I got this. I rather do my job and show that I know how to do it, right? So, and like I said, there's always room for learning. Please don't ever be the person to be like, oh, thank you, I don't know. Because once you act like you don't know and you need someone to tell you again, they're never gonna stop seeing you like the new girl that don't know crap. They're never gonna they're just gonna use your humble as your dumb, and it's gonna come around one day and they're gonna freaking mention it And it's not, it's like anything you say can, how did you say, everything you say will be used in a core of law or something like that. Like, I want you guys to know that everything you say at work could be used against you. Even if you were trying to be a good person and you were humble, do not, please, do not. People at work are not your friends. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I swear they're not. And I say this because like one time this girl was talking about Excel, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, yeah, oh okay, how about, next thing you know, she went and said something that I didn't know how to use certain things on the spreadsheet. But I actually didn't say I didn't. I just acted like I didn't, like I just listened to her. So please, you're going to a job and you say, I know this, I know this, I know this. Like, say what you know. Don't, I'm sorry, but don't act like the dumb one. Because your humbleness for them is like you're dumb. So please do not act like you are the dumb, and be confident. Don't be arrogant, but be confident. No more, oh, I didn't know, and this, that's because it's not gonna work. It didn't work for me. So please learn from my mistake, okay? Second mistake that I want some of you to learn from. So I'll give you an example. I was at a job once and I didn't talk about my personal life. I just didn't. I was there for a month, and one day we were quiet, and this girl was like, do you have a husband? And of course, I'm nice and humble, right? And I was like, oh, I don't. And then she started telling me about her family and her son. And seriously, in the office, you know what's the freaking most boring thing to hear about their kids? Like, my kid is so smart, my kid is this. Like, nobody ever is real to say, no, my kid freaking did this and this. Nobody's real. Everybody's like, oh, my kid is the best at this. Oh, my kid. And then whatever. So every time this girl see me, she will ask me another thing and another thing. Next thing you know, the supervisor told me that she had said that I said so many private things, and I was so freaking confused because this girl literally will ask me questions of me all the time, and stupid me will answer them because I'm nice. Being nice, guys, don't take you anywhere. I'm so sorry. I don't know, my maybe in the professional life, but trust me, that comment was very ridiculous. So I'm gonna tell you one thing. This is what I'm dead next. Please, guys, if someone wants to get things out of you at work that you don't share, just say nicely, I don't like to talk about my personal life at work, and move on, because everything you said is gonna use against you at one point in your life at work. Just say nicely, I don't like to talk about my personal life at work, period. Okay? So please learn that. Just don't. Go to work. Let them talk about their perfect kids and their perfect vacation. You go to work and leave. Let them think you are an asshole because You don't talk, your job is not required to socialize with employees. So let it go. Okay. Number three, if you, number three, do not date anybody that doesn't have potential in life, that you know their parents are not, they're not good people, they don't have good work ethic or work, they don't have, there's no ambition. Don't go out with people like that, because obviously if you're dating somebody, they can be cute, but if they're not the person you want and you just think, oh, it's just dating, that's not true. Because sometimes during dating things happen and you fall for somebody, I guess, and next thing you know, you have a kid with this person or you married this person, and then now you're like, what the hell, we don't have money, he didn't, like, it's not just about money, but it's like, just think about it. If you date someone that doesn't have what you want in the future, don't date them, because then later on, you're going to be like, I knew he wasn't going to be a good dad. I knew he was going to be aggressive. I should have known he was lazy because his dad was lazy. I shouldn't I should have known that the way he grabbed me and pushed me against the wall wasn't right. So, girls, guys, don't date people that you don't want your, just imagine that you're going to have kids with that person and just ask yourself, do you want your kid to have this person as a parent? I know it's hard, especially when you don't have a good role model like a mom, and you do not teach those things. You just go around and fall in love with whatever, whoever, right? But I'm sorry, guys. Don't do that. Please find someone that wants the same as you. Find your good man that works hard, that's respectful, that, a guy that's cute doesn't take you anywhere. In the family, a family background does not say who you are, but sometimes we carry things. The way we were raised, we carry things with us, and it's hard to be aware of it because we don't know it. That's not right until you're like 30 something. So do not date people that are not your type. If you're literally just want to hook up with somebody, okay, okay, do that. But don't date them. Dating someone is because you see potential in them to be boyfriend and girlfriend. So do not date people that they don't even have a car. They talk kind of aggressive. They have risky behaviors. They never have money. Please, if you don't want that in your life in the future, don't. Okay? Like I said, if you just want to hook up with somebody, that's up to you. But you don't need to go on dates with somebody if you're just looking for a hookup, I'm thinking. Because that's time you can't get back. And usually people just want your body before anything, to be honest. So, me, I regret so much not being aware of so many things and letting my family history dynamic messed up my future And I wish that I had never in my life picked the father of my kids. I really wish that it wasn't that person. And it's sad, but it's sad, it's real. Like I wish so many times why did I'm embarrassed on myself of knowing that this woman dated that person. Like it's so embarrassing to know that I I had kids with this person. Like, oh, it's sickening. I never, ever, would never be with somebody at this point in my life that's a freaking loser. So please, I mean, same to guys. You know what I mean? Same to you guys. Not just females, but girls. Please get out of that zone of falling in love. Please stop it. Stop it. If this guy is not someone you want for your future kids, I'm sorry, but sometimes you do have to see the future or, make an idea. Please just be like, is this guy going to be the father I want for my kids? Like, is this what I want? He parties, he's abusive, don't do that to your kids, because then learn from my mistakes. I literally want to vomit when I think about the the father I picked for my kids. It's sick. Oh well. Learn from my mistake, please. Let's see, do I have another advice? Be strict with your kids. Always be strict with your kids. Sometimes when some kids don't have the other parent, sometimes we feel the need to try to baby them more. We feel the need to, I don't know, but just because your child is missing a parent doesn't mean that you give in to everything they said. Because if you do give in, saying like, oh, poor him, poor her, the father don't care or the mama don't care, so you give in to anything they want. Don't do that, because they will grow up and try to beat you up. What other that's all my advice for today, friends. I hope that you guys have a great week, and I hope you guys don't suffer from allergies like I'm doing right now. One eye looks bigger than the other one. Please take care of yourselves, guys. I don't know, find a way to take care of yourselves. All right? Take care.